Jesus. I walked through storms I never thought I'd outlive. I've carried weights I didn't know how to put down, and somehow, you brought me here. I know what held me. I know what carried me. It was grace. Amazing, unearned, unexpected grace. I've stumbled through the darkest nights, lost my way more times than twice. I've fallen hard, I've broken slow, held secrets no one else could know. But through the fear, through every tear, I felt a strength draw ever near. A quiet whisper in the pain, child, you're covered by my name. Amazing grace that wrapped my wounds and made me whole again. Grace that held me when I couldn't even stand. You picked me up from places shame had chained and called me yours again. Yeah. Amazing grace. My heart will never be the same. I carry guilt like heavy stones. I fought my battles all alone. I blame myself for every flaw, forgot the love behind the cross. But you stepped in with gentle hands, unraveled lies I'd learned to stand. You didn't judge me where I'd been. You walked me out and pulled me in. Jesus, your grace didn't come because I earned it. It didn't rise because I was faithful. It came because you are faithful. It came when I was weak. It came when I was lost. It came when I had no prayer left in me. Grace found me, gathered me, lifted me when I couldn't lift myself. That's why I call it amazing. Amazing grace that found me in my lowest place. Grace that wiped the tears I hid and washed the fear from off my face. It met me where my hope had died and raised me up from deep inside. Amazing grace, forever be my guide. Amazing grace, you never stop coming for me. You never stop coming for me. Grace for the days I lost my way. Grace for the nights I couldn't pray. Grace for the times I doubted you. Grace that always pulled me through. To the one who thinks you've ruined your chance, grace is bigger than your past. To the one who thinks you're too broken, grace rebuilds what fear destroyed. To the one barely holding on, Grace is already holding you. You don't have to qualify for grace. You just have to collapse into it. Now I breathe with lighter lungs. My heart beats softer one by one. You patched the places shame had torn. You whispered truth until I was reborn. No more drowning in regret. No more battles by myself. Your grace became my quiet strength, my rescue and my second chance. Amazing grace that found me in my lowest place. Grace that wiped the tears I hid and washed the fear from off my face. It met me where my hope had died and raised me up from deep inside. Amazing grace, forever be my guide. Amazing grace, you never stop coming for me. Grace for the days I lost my way. Grace for the nights I couldn't pray. Grace for the times I doubted you. Grace that always pulled me through. Amazing grace, the anchor through my storm and rain. Grace that broke the chains of sorrow. Grace that taught my heart again. You led me out of where I hid. You healed the wounds nobody did. Jesus. When I look back at who I was and where I could have fallen, I know this truth in my bones. I didn't keep myself alive. I didn't pull myself through. The reason I'm still standing is grace. Nothing but grace. I've walked through storms that stole my sleep, carried memories too heavy to keep. I've been beneath the weight of life, wondering if I'd ever feel like I've stood in rooms with shaky breath, pretending I was stronger than death. But when my legs began to fail, your hands became the place I stayed. I'm only standing here because of grace, the kind that lifts the wounded up and wipes the tears from every place. I didn't have the strength to rise, but you held me through the longest night, Jesus. I'm only standing here because of grace.
There were days I didn't know myself, nights I prayed for someone else, days I drowned in my own mind, searching for peace I couldn't find. But you stepped into my fragile space and touched the wounds I tried to chase. You picked me up from quiet pain and whispered, you'll stand again, Jesus. People only see the healed version, they don't see the breaking. They don't see the nights where I held my chest and begged for one more breath. But you saw every collapse, you saw every tear, you saw every whisper I was too tired to pray. And you held me, you didn't let me fall beyond repair. You didn't let the darkness finish me. That's why I say it boldly, I'm only standing here because your grace refused to let me disappear. In a deeply broken place, the kind that fought the battles I lost, the kind that paid my highest cost. Jesus, I'm only standing here because of grace. Survived. It wasn't luck, it wasn't strength, it wasn't strategy, it was grace. To the one barely holding on, you're being held tighter than you know. Grace is carrying you even where you cannot walk. Now I rise with steady feet, grateful for the God who meets the broken heart, the worn out soul, and turns the fractured into whole. I'm here because your love pursued, because your mercy pulled me through. And every step I take today is proof that grace still lights my way. I'm only standing here because of grace, the kind that found me in a deeply broken place. The kind that paid my highest cost. Jesus, grace that lifted me up higher. Jesus. My whole life is testimony.
Jesus, I didn't know you were coming. I didn't know you were near. I didn't even have the strength to shape the prayer. But mercy heard the breaking in my breath and came running. Mercy came. Before I even called, I was drowning in the silence, carrying storms beneath my skin. I didn't know how lost I was until your love came rushing in. I thought I needed stronger faith. I thought I had to find the words, but you stepped into my darkness first, long before my cry was heard. Mercy came before I called, before my tears began to fall. You saw the pain I hid so deep. You came to rescue me from me. Grace was on its way to me when I had nothing left at all. Jesus, thank you that mercy came before I called. You came early, you came gently, you came for me. I didn't lift my hands for help. I barely whispered out your name. My heart was breaking quietly. My hope was flickering like a flame. But you didn't wait for perfect words or for my courage to appear. You came into the trembling place and whispered, "Child, I'm already here." Jesus, I thought I had to invite you in. I thought I had to pray hard enough, cry long enough, believe strong enough. But you came because you love me, not because I performed, not because I prayed right, and not because I was worthy. Mercy heard the groaning of my soul, even when my lips said nothing. And you came running. That's the kind of God you are. Mercy came before I called, before I knew that I could fall, before I had the strength to speak.
You stood beside my wounded weak. You held the tears I never shed. You read the thoughts inside my head. Jesus, thank you that mercy came before I called. You saw me breaking and you didn't wait. Mercy running ahead of me, mercy fighting what I can't see, mercy catching every fall, mercy answering no call at all. To the one who thinks God forgot you, He hasn't. To the one who believes you're too far gone, mercy is already on its way. To the one who thinks you need the perfect prayer, He heard you before you spoke. Mercy always moves first, always. Now I see your fingerprints in places I once called defeat. You turned my breaking into testimony. You turned my trembling into peace. You didn't wait for me to rise. You met me when my strength had died. And now my heart forever knows the God who answers silent cries. Mercy came before I called, before I knew that I could fall, before I had the strength to speak. You stood beside my wounded weak. You held the tears I never shed. You read the thoughts inside my head. Jesus, thank you that mercy came